I'm Caleb, and I'm here to help you love video games even more. Today, we're going to learn that it's okay to take the piss out of your favorite games. And we're going to do that by talking about Metal Gear Solid, number 9 in the Boss Fight Books series, written by Ashley Burch and Anthony Burch. I do plan to review all of the Boss Fight books, so if you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe. There's quite a stack of them back there, as you can see. So I like books. I like video games. I like mashing them together like potatoes. Potatoes against the bottom of a bowl, of course. I mean, you can't just mash two potatoes together to get mashed potatoes. That's cumbersome, messy, and questionably effective. The bowl is necessary, otherwise you're probably just puppeteering a weird, violent potato orgy. Probably didn't need to say weird there. It's redundant. The latest potato on bowl experience I've had is this Metal Gear Solid from Boss Fight Books, written by Ashley Burch and Anthony Burch. It's funny, it's insightful, it's just what you would expect from a book featuring these two personalities. I stress you because surely you are familiar with these two people, but somehow I was not familiar with Burch and Burch, despite them having a very popular YouTube series, Hey Ash, What You Playin', and having other impressive writing credits to their names, including Borderlands 2 and an Emmy award-winning episode of Adventure Time. Ashley Burch is also the voice of Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. They are the perfect pair to write a book like this, a book that takes a game they loved as children, that they say contributed substantially to the people they are today, and tear it apart. What I learned reading this book is that Metal Gear Solid doesn't really hold up as a game experience. The authors use their own personal histories and current career roles in video games to add to the larger conversation of Metal Gear Solid, and to the even larger conversation of representation in video games, and to the even more larger conversation of just how weird is Hideo Kojima really. All signs point to very. A running joke in this book is pointing out the ways Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima is crazy, and seemingly has no filter when it comes to what he wants his game to do. For example, the authors explore the game mechanic that lets enemy soldiers track protagonist Solid Snake in the snow, a mechanic that seems innocuous until you realize that it's only used once, and at the very beginning of the game, before the player really even understands how to play the game. That's hours and hours of development time for a single-use, albeit cool, feature. Not weird enough for you? Kojima also includes ass worship as a gameplay mechanic. See also hiding in boxes. For those with a nostalgic connection to the game, the book forces a hard-look retrospection. What you may remember as a brilliantly sophisticated game that invented the stealth mechanics we know and sometimes love today may still be that, but decimated are the adjective tag-alongs implied by such a description. Perfect game? No, not at all. Serious game? Not really. Beautiful game? Perhaps in the way we all thought polygons were beautiful before we had full CG capabilities. Important game? Yes, still very much so. What makes this book really work, if I didn't say it enough already, are the personalities of the authors. Siblings Ashley Burch and Anthony Burch take the straight man and banana man format they've developed over the years in their Hey Ash, What You Playin' YouTube series, and convert that quite well to the long-form paper medium. And they understand the demands of the book format and realize that simply carrying on the double-act comic format of their video series would get quite boring for 200 pages. So they wisely show off their critical thinking skills while reserving most of the funny stuff asides for the footnotes. And if you like footnote humor, I highly recommend Robert Hamburger's Real Ultimate Power, the official ninja book. It's surprisingly very, very good. Not just funny, it's actually a good book. Though Burch and Burch pulled no punches when criticizing Metal Gear Solid, they truly love the game and credit it for parts of their professional success. It's good to know that it's okay to recognize when what you love might be flawed, and that even if what you love is a sexist, racist, and overall absurd video game, it doesn't mean you're sexist, racist, absurd, or a video game. And as long as we gamers can keep that in mind when challenging a person's affinity for a video game that we may not like, we'd all be better people. Basically, don't be a jerk to fellow gamers, okay? Because the games you love are probably garbage too. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to make sure you don't miss future videos. I plan to review all of the boss fight books, so subscribing and clicking the bell icon will ensure you don't miss any of those reviews. Thank you so much for watching.